You never know. Let's assume it all works. Hey, wavy camera streamer here, who's not really a streamer or a YouTuber or anything, but he did take delivery of his new SimuCube 2 Pro force feedback system. So let's put it through its paces and talk a bit about the software, and we'll do some automobilista. Driving a unofficial mid-seating position street car that I made a while ago, and some drifting, some karting, which will really test the hardware, and finally, hopefully, some monster turbo at Adelaide. If all goes well, if we don't die in the process. What have I done? I've prepared something. What? Sorry, yeah, I know it's not my usual thing, but whatever. Aha, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Apparently it's somewhat working. What I've done is look at my screen in a very confused manner. Too many things to control. I've created this, woo, and I can cam girl mode, and this one is called F, because it failed on me a lot of the time. So let's have a look at this software that comes with your SimuCube. A bit of background. First of all, disclaimer, the content I'll show is not official automobilista, and I haven't tried the new Fanatec direct drives. I haven't really tried the first SimuCube. I haven't really tried the SimExperience AccuForce wheels. So in fact, I'm the worst person to talk about this new system. However, yeah. Ha. However, I have had the sim steering system, of course, since 2011, so I have a lot of experience with that. But I'll only try Automobilista, and I don't have experience with some of the more competing systems. So take that as you will. It's just about the SimuCube. This software is quite nice, and that's why I kind of went with it to have a go. You can make profiles, as you can with lots of stuff these days, even with certain pedals. Woo. So I have a drift profile here, so we might as well do some drifting first. You can set the lock, obviously, and the bump stops, so they come into play a little bit before or after the lock. That's what you can set here. The strength, which you can always tune in-game, of course, as well. There are some filters, those will be really interesting. The main ones here, the old ones, are like damping, friction, inertia, that sort of, yeah, we know about that. But there is some other stuff, like a slew rate limit, that'll be interesting. And there's this SimuCube Magic Reconstruction filter. So how about I'll just jump into the sim, spin a bit, because this is drifting and I haven't done it in a while, but who knows. And what I've done now for the first time, yeah, it will beep at you. If you're too boring, the SimuCube will beep. This is a very advanced Finnish feature that they put in. You see, I've got 1260 degrees of steering lock. I've never drifted or driven with more than 900, so it can be quite confusing doing the drifting stuff with so much steering lock, but I wanted to have a go at that. Let me just switch. I'm using. Oh, you can see. I'm really failing badly. Cam girl. Yes, that preset. This thing will fail on me multiple times. Let's see how it goes. If we can start the sim. It's also smooth, isn't it? AMS, yes please. Boom, boom, boom. These are the worst and the best together. Typically they don't work, and when they don't work, they're the worst. Let's have a go here at Hockenheim. It'll be interesting just to get a feeling for it. I did half a lap, so we got more steering lock than I ever used, and I always got confused when I tried more steering lock because it's getting quite tricky. Work, please. Thank you. Where are you pointing? Yeah. So that's where the force feedback sort of really helps you out with drifting, and that's such a strong point of direct drive wheels. They have the speed to do the transitions to help you with that. Oops. And drifting is still by some considered not to be motorsport, but for a direct drive exercise, it certainly is. See, there you can get a good glimpse of the speed of the wheel, which is not even its maximum speed. But that's interesting. That's what you want with a drift car, is you want the force feedback to be quite quick and helping you out there. And it's always a bit of a messing about with the settings to achieve that. So let's, that looks pretty good, but sometimes I think perhaps it can be a little quicker than that. Let's do another lap. And at what point is it too quick and unrealistic, and at what point is it okay? Having zero drift experience, I don't really know. Oh, crunch. Interesting, right? So that's just one setting. Now the cool thing is you can change these settings while you're staring at the wall. Just Alt-Tab, mess around with the settings. So yeah, that's blackness. I'm sorry, I cannot. It gets confused. That's terrible. So my plan was to switch to my desktop view, but after running the game, I can no longer. That's why it's called, the preset is called F. We just get blackness. Can I add it? Probably not. The game is still active. It's probably really confused. Merde! good enough that you can actually see it here. Well, you can see it, but not in the detail that would make this thing work. Ah, pourquoi? Je suis très angry. Merde. Okay, think. How do I fix this? Guys, I'm really sorry. I've been chatting against myself until Raymond pointed out no sound. Now I have to figure out a way so I can actually show you the software. Really sorry, guys. OBS is failing on me. You have to see the software and the stuff I do in order to make it visible. Well, anyway, I have the wheel. It's quite nice. I look forward to showing it to you, but that will have to come later. Sorry, guys. Have a nice evening, and catch you later. Bye bye. Can I OBS? Listen to me, OBS. Stop that.